What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another Avengers show, I guess, episode. I don't know why I said I guess an episode, because it is an episode. It's episode maybe 7? I've lost count, okay, but what I do know is that these ideas are flowing through and it's getting absolutely ridiculous. So, if you don't know what these videos are about, we basically get awesome ideas on things that people want to see in this game by the community, and the ones that I guess are the most thumbs up comments, we feature to hopefully bring to the attention of the devs to then, of course, result in implementing it into this game. So, that's basically how this goes down. So, if you ever want to be featured in these videos, all you got to do is just leave an idea in the comments, right? It could be absolutely anything regarding that you want to see in this game, either be added, changed, removed, whatever, okay? As long as it gets a lot of thumbs up and people really like your idea, it'll be featured in the next episode. So we got a ton of really cool ideas. As always, we got about 4 ideas in this video. If you haven't checked out the other ones, there's a playlist for it, so check out that link in the description or on screen. And if you're new to the channel, of course, go ahead and click that big red subscribe button below, because that, my friend, makes you an absolutely incredible human being, and that is a really cool statement to make. Okay, so let's dive into this video. As always, if you could drop a like too, that'd be very cool. But to kick this one off, this is a really cool idea that comes from a dude who goes by the name Vincent, and it says double takedowns when you find yourself next to 2 stunned enemies. Now, I have never thought about this ever, right? But what I do know is that I found myself in a situation next to 2 stunned enemies, sometimes even 3, a lot frequently than I would have, I guess, imagined, right? So that being said, not having the ability to, of course, do a double takedown, for me at least, is a huge opportunity missed, in my opinion, because there's times where you want to do your takedown and then go straight to the next, I guess, enemy, right? But by the time you're doing the takedown on the first enemy, of course, you can no longer do the takedown on the second enemy because he's no longer stunned. So that being said, just the ability to do that would be really cool, and just a cool idea that sprung to mind right now as I'm trying to, like, imagine this situation. Imagine playing as 4, and the way he picks up the adaptoids with just one hand, right, and puts them in the air. Imagine being 4 and just grabbing 2 stunned enemies with both hands and just holding them up in the air, and literally just whatever 4 does his thing, right, and just literally drains them completely, sucks out all, of course, their power. That would be very cool. I think that alone is just a big feature in terms of the gameplay aspect that will make things so much more, I guess, fun and make for some really cool moments. That's just an opinion, but Vincent, all I can say is that is a fantastic idea, and I really hope we do see that at one point in this game's lifetime. Now, going on to the next idea, it does come from Super Duper. I actually think this dude made the last episode as well, but what it says is when you change outfits for Captain America, then it will also change the look of his shield. It can change with the outfit or have his own style select. For example, different shield styles will be received upon getting a new outfit or outfit style. For example, having a different color variance of Cap's main outfit in the game will give you different color variants for Cap's shield. Having Cap's classic outfit will let the shield have the option to look like the classic shield, but I'm unsure about this last example, but maybe having Cap's World War II outfit that will basically let you have the option to have the first shield as an option. This concept can also transfer over to other characters such as Thor and his hammer. Now, I think this is a really cool idea, and I think this whole thing with changing, I mean more specifically like Captain America's appearance, is definitely a thing that the community has been requested since, like, even before launch, to be fair, right? Because of course the first thing that people were essentially complaining about was the fact that when you level up your characters, unfortunately it was like a big opportunity missed where there wasn't like a feature where your characters changed the way they look. But if you put that aside, I think just having the feature alone to just, like this dude says, right, just upgrade certain parts of your character based on his outfit. But I think with Captain America's one is a big thing, because when it comes down to a lot of suits as well, depending on the suit color, but having this classic shield can kind of get a bit, I guess it looks a bit, well, it doesn't match as the first one, but it just would look a lot cooler if it basically matched, or again had the color variants to go in line with your costume. So I can see the direction that this is going. Like, I'm trying to just imagine it in my head right now, and what I'm picturing right now does look really cool. But I want you guys to leave your ideas on that in the comments below. Do you think that could work? Do you think it wouldn't? And what other characters do you think as well, like Iron Man, Thor? Let me know who you basically would want to see have something similar to this. Now, going on to the second to last one is regarding the missions. So what it says is more iconic mission storylines with iconic supervillains for each Avenger, not simply fighting adaptoids because it starts to get boring. And Thor could slam Cap's shield, or Hulk and Thor can basically do like a hammer hand clap. But also another thing is more unique characters should be added, like Ghost Rider, Deadpool, Daredevil, etc., with their own iconic mission chains and villains. And also for the future DLC, they could use villain team-ups like the Cable or Masters of Evil. So I think that's a really cool idea. I mean, when it comes down to characters in terms of like the DLC that we know of, like a big character we know that is essentially getting their own miniature storyline is of course going to be like Hawkeye, then you got Spider-Man. So I guess once we get these characters, which of course is now going to be this month, especially for the first DLC character being Kate Bishop, we're kind of going to understand the direction that they're going with these characters, right? Are we getting a mini storyline? Are we getting new heroes? Not heroes, new enemies, sorry, which again is a big thing that a lot of people have been requesting, and we know from the book that they released for this game that there's actually more enemies in that book than we have in the game that are completely different. So that being said, I mean, there's a lot of questions regarding that stuff, but I can see where this is going, and I think definitely is right up there in like the top 3 things for me personally. But again, you guys leave your thoughts on that in the comments below. Now the last one is regarding another takedown situation, because in the last episode a lot of you guys were talking about takedowns, and what we have here is air takedowns plus a locking system. Now of course this is straight up for Iron Man, for example, and this would be very, very interesting. So for example, air takedowns, a must have 100%. Again, never thought of it really before, but can see how cool it would be, because you're going to be doing air moves, right? It doesn't be like, it's not going to be a situation where you have to take the characters down to the ground. Like you could do some type of special performance in the middle of the air, which would be really, really cool. And then second of all, a locking system. I think that's probably crucial for most times in this game, if I'm being completely honest. I mean, we still have that annoying lock-on features with adaptoids as well that happens, which is super frustrating. So again, there's a door of opportunity here for them to make it a little bit more bearable and easier, in the sense of you're not consistently being locked on and you can't lock on other characters. I can see the challenge that it has, but I get where this is going, because it would make sense and just make things a little bit more cooler. But you guys leave your thoughts on all of the ideas that we had in this video, because that was the last idea. So as always, if you want to be featured in the next video, all you got to do is of course leave your ideas below. But that's going to wrap up this one here. So subscribe for more awesome content. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have yourselves a ridiculously amazing day, and adios amigos.